What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flipping Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope sales are just chiming off the hook. I really, really do. Goodness. Another day. Today is Saturday, maybe. Pretty sure. I think. Yeah. Let's go with Saturday. So today's Saturday. Happy Saturday. I am on my way for a small reseller buyout, and I think we both come up with a deal that I can live with and that they can live with. I think they're getting, in all honesty, the majority of the money that they put into it out of it, and on a used buyout that definitely probably would not be the case, but since this stuff is new with tax, they are a reseller that is similar to me in that respect. We sell the same things. I've never met them before now, so but I found them trying to piecemeal their stuff out at a very, very reasonable cost. And I said, hey, how much do you have and how much do you want for all of it? And I'm going to get it. I hope I can fit it in the car. It's not a huge buyout. To be perfectly honest, it's 90 shirts and 23 pairs of pants. So that's a beautiful thing for me. And roughly what they go for at bottom dollar on clearance and closeout. Maybe a little bit less in all honesty, but like some of the shirts I have been paying upwards of $7 due to inflation in the years past, but in years past these shirts were $5 a piece when they clearanced all the way down, right? And I am getting them for, I think it averaged out with all of them $4.44 a shirt. So they will retail, although they do have a fairly high return rate. They will retail for $24.99 to compensate for that, right? The pants, right at just under $5 a piece. I think 23 of them for $100. So buy 20, get 3 free. If the sizes are okay, we didn't talk about those. Those are kind of like the brand's good, good enough. And I told them, depending on the sizes, I may very well take them all. I don't, for me, I don't mess with anything under really my size because I'm a small guy, and in order to sell to the majority of men, they are my size or bigger. It's like shoes. I'm real careful about the sizes of shoes because early on I used to buy everything, and I realized there's an abundance of size 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the house. They're not leaving, you know. There's so much of that stuff that gets clearanced out because they're not the sizes that get bought at the store either, that they hit the market. Over time, people don't want to store them. They want to sell them for whatever they can get, and it's very difficult to sell those sizes. So, again, you know, if they're not my size on up, I generally don't buy them. But this person, I don't know the particulars. I mean, let's be honest. The only time a reseller cuts it and gets rid of their stuff at or below cost in a fairly large quantity is because things aren't going right on our front, you know. Well, just got done with that. I'm a little crammed in here. Good news, bad news on it. I did good news. Let's always lead with good. Good news is they had. And no, if I do that, I can't see. I can still see though. Good news, they had another 30 shirts on top of it. So 120 shirts, 23 pairs of pants for $600. Not too shabby. Sorry, goofy. Not too shabby at all. So the last 30 were $3.30 a piece. I was gonna see if she'd do the math on the $4.44. Now the bad news. This is the first time in a long time I've ran across this, especially with a new clothing vendor, right? They sell predominantly on Facebook, so I guess they don't run into issues, but they are smokers. It's not super strong, but I can smell it. So I've heard people in the past use a combination of letting them hang for a few days outside. I can let them hang in the shipping container for a few days, and Febreze on top of that, and let them hang for another few days. Long story short, in a week, hopefully, they'll pass the sniff test and we can move on. They're not real strong, but I could smell just a little bit on them. So hopefully by the time, as it works out, that somebody actually buys it, that gets there to them, that it'll have enough time to air out. Cigarette smell is not necessarily what a smoker or what a non-smoker wants to smell when they buy something. Matter of fact, I've seen reviews reeked of cigarettes. I'll take that over reeked of cat piss any day of the week, which I've seen those on some resellers, and that is horrible. Shame on you for all of that. Something's got to give there, one way or the other. I mean, you gotta figure, it's got to come to a head. Either you got to get clean or eliminate the problem in order to get clean. But nevertheless, hopefully the cigarette smell, I can air it out. So that's the mission. That's the plan. 120 shirts, 23 pairs of masks, $600. Not too bad. So there it is. Other than that, I do appreciate all of the longtime subscribers, but the uptick in new subscribers as well. Very awesome. Thank you so much. It means the world. I do have more stories to tell you, and they are coming up. So I'll catch you on the next one. I'll see you later. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.